Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I did a hair video, so I'm excited to do this one. I wanted to share with you guys how I do my chunky twists with my own hair. I've done the back already. That's how it looks like. As you can see, my parts are like medium. They're not too small, they're not too big. I like them like this. And I've washed my hair. I washed it today, a couple of hours ago, and then I deep conditioned and sealed with shea butter and used coconut oil on my scalp, and then I left it in twists to air dry for a couple of hours. So then now I'm ready to twist. Okay, wait, I was ready. I've done the back. But yeah, basically I left it to air dry for a while, and this is a mess. Tip: don't add hair to sections when you're twisting. Like if you're twisting these two, let it remain these two all the way till the end, because the minute you add from one to the other, because maybe when you are splitting it into two, one was larger than the other, you create tangles like what I just had to deal with right now. Thankfully it wasn't a bad one. I'm just gonna go ahead and start, or continue in my case, and just part I actually did the back. I did the entire back without using a mirror. They're not too bad actually, if I do say so myself. They look okay. The parting is not too crazy, so I think I can do the front as well without a mirror. Like I said, I like my sections medium sized, like not too small, not too big. Ouch. I'm going to begin with detangling my hair, finger detangling. I don't use combs unless I'm parting. So I'm just gonna finger detangle and then split that section into two, of course, because we're doing a twist. Try my best to make the two equal so that we avoid what I mentioned before, splitting the hair mid-twist. So once I have my two sections and I'm happy with their sizing, I'll go ahead and twist the roots tightly. So I'll go ahead and twist the roots tightly, which is, it's not too tight anyway. Even if you do, twists are a lot looser, so they'll loosen up once you let go. So maybe do like 2-3 turns. Then once I'm sure that the hair is secured at the roots, the rest of the hair now I'm going to twist very loosely, basically. Very, very loosely. That way it gives it the fluffy finish. It gives it the fluffy look at the end once you let go of the hair. So just loosely finger detangling as I go, because 4C hair, okay, maybe 4B, I'm not sure what hair type my hair is anymore, but it tangles up pretty quickly. So I end up finger detangling as I go. This is so weird, it feels like I'm talking to the wall. Anyway, so loosely twist all the way to the end, and then I'm just gonna twist the end around itself, and there we go. There we go. See, now if I did a tight twist all the way, like what I did on the root, if I went all the way, it would be a very thin twist, very thin and tight twist. I prefer these loose twists because they become chunkier. Like when you let go, it just nonas a bit. So it looks, I like how it looks at the end. So as you can see, the root is tight just to keep the style a bit longer, and the rest of the hair is nice and loosely twisted. So it helps also to hide the parts sometimes, because I do have what's it called, my hair is not as dense. I don't have that many strands on my head, so sometimes the parts can show. Actually, they do show. If I do my twists a lot tighter than this, like tight normal twists, they will show. The parts will be very, you will know that my hair is sparse. So yeah, that's, okay, that's pretty much the process. Finger detangle, or with a comb, you know, depending on what you prefer or what your hair prefers, and then split it into two sections, preparing for the twisting. and then twist. Oh, okay, no, just hold on a second. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Then twist the roots like you would normally, slightly tighter, just to make sure the style lasts a bit longer. Once you have a good grip, continue with the rest of the hair loosely, and I mean loosely. The good thing about natural hair is it's kinky in nature, it's coily, so it holds itself. Yeah, it won't unravel or anything unless your hair is blow dried, unless it's straightened in some sort of way. But it's in its natural state, it'll hold. Then once you get to the end, just twist between your thumb and your index to like seal the bottom there. And that's it. I could put music over this, but I chose not to. Let's talk. Plus, anyway, music is the purpose and the point, is the main part of today's discussion. So I wanted to just tell you guys about what happened to me. Okay, what happened to my channel sometime back. I think that was like late last year or early, or end early this year, because it happened twice. So basically this whole thing is because of music, the music that you use on your YouTube videos. This might be helpful, a lot more helpful to people who actually do make content online, like on YouTube, I think even Instagram as well. I'm not sure. In December, sometime in December, I got an email. I got a content ID claim. So I panicked for a second because I thought that was the same as a copyright strike, but it's actually not. So a content ID claim is basically when like someone else claims ownership of some content on your video or your entire video, depending on what it is. So in this case, mine was music. So to begin with, let me give you backstory. I used to use music from this YouTube channel called No Copyright Sounds. I'm sure if you're a YouTuber, you've probably stumbled upon it while you're looking for background music for your videos. So I used to use music from that channel or from that resource. What they do is they have tracks or songs prepared by like I think upcoming artists, I don't know, but just like down low artists who now make music and offer it to be used by other content creators online for free, or basically without a license, as long as you give credit to the artist, right? So that's what I did. That's what I used to use. I got a copyright claim from a company, not the artist, from a company. And the company and it said that it was a record label. When you think about it, these artists that were posting their music to be used for free were down low artists. They were like upcoming, new to the scene, so they want to get their sound out there. It would make sense for them to have their music out for free at first. And then once they get discovered, they get signed into a... Okay, I don't know what that sound is. They get signed into a record label. Now it's like, in a way, your record label manages you. That means they also manage your content. So me getting that content ID claim from the record label means that I am using in a way content, in this case music, that belongs to them, belongs to the label, or is owned, whose rights are owned by the label. So yeah, that happened. And then the good thing about YouTube is that they let you dispute the claim. So that's exactly what I did. I disputed it. I wrote to them. It's a whole prompted thing where they let you give a reason why you're disputing it. So that's exactly what I did. I disputed and mentioned that I was using the song because at the time that I was using it, it said that it could be used copyright free, blah blah blah, etc. And the good thing is the claimant agreed to take down the content claim ID. What it meant was, at least, okay, first of all, I've jumped the gun. The thing about the content claim ID is my video will still run, the song will still play in that video, but all revenue that I make from it in terms of ads would go to the claimant. In this case, the record label. I wouldn't get income from, well, basically ad revenue from that video. It would go directly to them because I'm using their content. And I think it was the soundtrack for the entire video. So I couldn't mute it. There's an option for muting it where you still make your revenue, where you still make your revenue. You mute the audio or that part that has the copyrighted content, in this case the song, but for me it was an entire video, so it wouldn't make sense to be watching a video that's completely silent. That was weird. So I decided to just dispute it and see how it goes, and they took the claim down, which, thank God. The bad thing about YouTube is that now they give all the power to the claimant, so if they decide they don't want to take it down, it remains up and all your revenue goes to them, so that sucks. But yeah, I learned my lesson. Let me say this, I respect everyone's craft the same way I'd expect my craft to be respected. So I mean, by all means, everyone should make money from what they do because it's theirs, you know, you own it, and no one else should use it without your permission. Yeah, so I respect it completely and I get it, but I've learned my lesson because at the end of the day, these are actual artists who are independent from YouTube and they have every right to their content. So wait, am I done? Oh, there's one more. So going forward, I would advise, okay, what I do is I use tracks from the YouTube audio library. They have a huge library of soundtracks, songs, sound effects as well, if you're into that. So I use that nowadays, and the good thing is that they actually have really dope music and they keep updating it. So every time I log in or visit the library, there's always new music. So that's what I use nowadays, and I would advise anyone else to use it because that video is old. It was 2 videos with the same song. Those videos of mine that got the claim late last year and early this year, they're very old. I think the videos I made in 2017. It's like 3 years. Okay, maybe 3 years. 3 years old. They're pretty old videos. So at the time, it might be copyright-free music you're using, but you don't know what might happen 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from then when someone claims it, because now they can. So yeah, basically that's what happened, and I learned my lesson, and now I only use YouTube music, and this is how my twists are looking so far, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love them. Now I'm just gonna finish my hair, twisting my hair. Enjoy.